They'd love to win the division if they can, and they have to win tonight, of course, so they win out. But most importantly, and I think like the rest of us were thinking about Monday and Tuesday, who that opponent's going to be. Doesn't matter as far as this team is concerned. They just want to be ready to go. The good news is Rangers getting healthy. Back in the lineup, Andrew Kopp and Filipino. Capo Caco is not far behind. And for Andrew Kopp, the last time we saw
Welcome to the all-new FPE Network. We explore the parks 5 to 6 days a week with great live streams and vlogs. We cover everything from rides and food to magic and fun and fireworks. So come join us on our adventures. We take you through
the Disney parks and more.
Check out our all-new channel, FPE Network. And thanks for watching.
Smiles, laughter, togetherness, it's the stuff vacations are made of. Not just the time we spend, but the memories we make together. So let Melska Planner help you plan the most magical vacation of all. We'll make it happen while you make the memories. Melska Planner, family vacations made magically simple.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into another Even Strength. I am your host, Dave The BearShark. We are here doing another Ranger game. It is against... Who is that? That's right. It's the Carolina Hurricanes. So tonight's a battle for, in essence, first place. We are literally trying a new system tonight, as you probably noticed. New graphics, new little thing with me in a circle, and I'm all over the place. So welcome in, everybody. Crew it up, 1313 Monorail Forever. Steve, how are you? Welcome in, Stevie Lee. Welcome in, Stream Elements Bot. Welcome in, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. We're so happy to be back with you guys tonight. Calling this game, having some fun. We're going to try out some graphics. We're going to get ready for the playoffs because we are going to be calling it all. Welcome in, Paul. Caps. Hey, I don't mind you. You're behind me. So welcome in, everybody. We're going to talk some trash, have some hockey fun tonight. It's going to be a very, very interesting night. Win or lose, I'm happy to be calling a Ranger game tonight. It's been a while, especially with the way that we're going with the new direction with the network. Bruins fan, how are you? So it is good to have everybody in tonight. It's kind of an interesting night. I'm going to be playing with some stuff. We have all different kinds of things. It says error on my screen already. That's a bonus. Let's see if we can fix that because we want to make sure that we got our scoreboard up. In theory, when a goal is scored, that light should light up and it should sound. If it doesn't, well, we've got plan B. Plan B will be that I manually actually hit the horn, which would be really funny because it would sound something like this. No, it doesn't because Dave doesn't have the volume up. That's right. I just blew out some eardrums. So welcome in, everybody. We're getting ready. Tonight is also the Stephen McDonald Extra Effort Award for Ranger fans. If you are in Rangerstown, which you are if you're here. Adam Graves has won in the past. Stephen's actually passed away, which is super sad. He was a super supporter of the Rangers, and Matt Zuccarella's won it. Graves won it. It's just an amazing, amazing accomplishment. So we're glad that you guys tuned in tonight. We're going to be honing in, like I said, some graphics. So if I went to playing around with some stuff, we're getting ready for the playoffs. Why? Because the Rangers are in second place and we clinched. So let's see who won.
With Stevens passing in January of 2017, this award has taken on an even.
Let's see who's going to win, everybody. And tonight we're just going to have some fun. Obviously, we're getting ready to wrap up hockey season, so let's just enjoy it. And right now, his wife, his son, who's also a police officer, Stephen McDonald was an officer. I believe he was shot in the line of duty. It's an amazing night for Ranger fans. So let's see who wins it this year.
And now, please welcome Stephen's wife, Patty Ann McDonald,
And his son.
NYPD Lieutenant Hunter McDonald.
He's a lieutenant already. Fantastic. Welcome in, everybody, if you're just joining us. We're going to be calling some Rangers here in just a few minutes.
Scott Strauss will now present the McDonald family with a $25,000 check for the Stephen McDonald Foundation.
Absolutely cool. This is epic. Yeah, no kidding, Paul. He was an amazing supporter of the Rangers. He came out in his chair every year, and he was epic. His son's a lieutenant in the NYPD, and he's calling right now.
It's been a tough 2 years, but I got some good news. The Ranger legacy in the McDonald household will live on with my newborn daughter, 9 years.
Wow. He just had a newborn. So the McDonald legacy will carry on.
As you all know, this award is about going above and beyond. And this past year, we've seen it, the NYP and the FD, Detective Jason Rivera, Wilbur Moore, and firefighter Timmy Connick. And that's what this award is all about, the men and women who sacrifice their life to keep this city great.
Amen. You know, I really hope Chris Kreider wins this.
That being said, this year's award goes to a hometown boy who's become the heart of this organization.
Fox.
Our main man, number 20, Chris Kreider.
Chris Kreider. Told you. Wanted to see Kreider do it. He's our next captain, too. Way to go, Kreider. 50-plus goals. Leader in the community. Leader in the locker room. Absolutely awesome. My coworkers, former NYPD. That's awesome. We thank all law enforcement, all firefighters, all first responders. You guys do an amazing job keeping us safe and protecting us. Same goes for the mods. You guys are epic to us. So thank you.
And a special thank you to Northwell Health and the McDonald family for their inspiration each and every day.
That's awesome. There you go. Almost got cried some tears. Good for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the national anthem.
If you're at home and you're wearing a hat, remove it.
By the New York Police Department. And here to sing the Star Spangled Banner, please welcome back NYPD.
This is a copyright I don't mind getting.
Oh, say, can
and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed. And the rockets rang the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
Now let's go crush some Kane souls.
Joe, you could see Chris Ryder getting a little hot water.
I could see you getting a lot of
Yeah. All right, everybody. It's hockey time. Let's do this. Let's get some warm-ups. Let's get some stuff going. Let's rock and roll. Let's get an early goal for the Rangers. I want to try out my little horn. Now, just for those of you who don't know how important this game is tonight, I've got up some stats and things like this, but the most important thing is, where is it? Is it this way? No, it's this way. It's right here. This thing right here. This is about games played, points. We're 4 points off, okay? So if you see games played, that's the GP. Shish Darkins and not tonight. So we've got games played. Carolina's played 80 games. So Kachekov has Chekhov. I didn't realize the USS Enterprise was in town. So Chekhov is in net, and it's actually Kachekov. He has played 2 games. 2 games. Their backup is why can't I think of Ronta's name? Antti-Ranta? Anyway, and he's hurt sitting on the bench. So their backup is actually not doing well either. Crystal Palace! What's happening? Writing a final paper. Crystal, there's always time after the game to write that paper. Thanks for hanging out with us. Crystal Palace, also from Even Strength, trying to get her finals done. She'll be joining us probably during playoffs. When we're doing Saturday night stuff when she has time. And we really appreciate all that you've done with us. And thanks for sending stuff in. Crystal's also going to be going to the first round of the playoffs. Rangers come in, shoot on net. We're going to be testing this kid early. This is his 3rd start. So we're gonna make sure that he gets the proper test that he absolutely needs. Spicy snacks. We like spicy snacks. Yeah, it's Ronta. Why couldn't I think Ronta's name? I'm like, Antti-Ranta and Temi Ronta rap. Former Ranger, by the way. Wanted to be a starting goaltender. Where is he? He's on the bench. Anyway, this is going to be an absolutely epic game tonight. Rangers control behind their own net. Lindgren's going to be passing up, trying to get it out of the zone. Rangers enter. Well, it's offsides right now. They go back out. And Lindgren back to, wow, they're just playing catch all over the place. D to D, coming out of the zone. Oh, breakaway right off the bat. Coming around the net, pass out in front. I got to be honest with you. That was a nice play for Chekhov. Chekhov actually, that was nicely done. Mika went behind the net, carried it around. He was on a breakaway, and I think he realized he wasn't set, and he went around trying to beat the young D, and it was just a bad pass. Should have went to Vetrano, and it kind of went off of the skate blade as opposed to right onto the stick. Rangers back in their own zone right now, and that's going to be an icing. Let's see. Pay someone to write the paper, and that's how Cruz passed every test. So it's gonna be a lot of fun tonight, especially having, like I was saying, with the stats that are right next to me. That games played means that the Rangers actually are one game behind, meaning they haven't played the same amount of games. So if the Rangers beat them tonight, we still have an extra game where we could tie for first, or in essence take first place. If Carolina wins tonight, they're in first place. End of story. So we have to beat them in regulation. We cannot beat them in overtime. And if you guys have comments or anything that you want to know, or any questions or anything like that, if you're coming in trying to learn the game, welcome in. We don't mind explaining some of the things to you as it's going on. We want to get you guys ready for playoffs, which we will be calling every Ranger game from here on out. If it conflicts with another show that I'm doing, I'll do both. That's a joke. Rangers take a offensive zone face-off. Shot on net. They're in the far corners. Carolina comes out with the puck. Carolina passes down. Big hit middle center of the ice. So we've got Shesterkin behind the net. Justin Trouba passing out. Well, hopefully he doesn't pass out. Hopefully he just passes the puck. A lot of this game is being played at neutral, just simply because these are two of the best teams in the league. This is going to be a really, really interesting game. There's going to be a lot of strategy played. Hopefully they're dumb enough to take penalties because we rock on power play. So as you noticed on the stats up there, you'll see that the first one says power play. Carolina's got 22. They're 11th in the league. The Rangers' power play is 3rd. Their penalty kill, however, is 1st in the league, and we're 8th. So they've got a fantastic penalty kill. I'm excited to see what happens if they decide to go off and put us on the power play. Kreider's amazing in front of the net. So lots of really good things going on right now. I think both teams are just kind of jockeying to see how the other one's going to play it tonight. Trocheck versus Gaudreau to take the face-off. It's an offensive zone. Face-off near boards. Cruz like, I've never done that. So we're in the Ranger zone right now, and Hedel picks up the puck. Goes back. It's a breakaway. Shesterkin with the save. And Shesterkin covers up. That was an awful lucky play on the Rangers' part. Lucky bounce for Canes right now. And that's okay. We had a quick little turnover right at the blue line. Hedel couldn't get it out, and then gets leveled. And then it was one-on-one with Shesterkin. Shesterkin, nice, calm, cool, and collective as always. Just like the potential Hart Trophy winner / Vezina Trophy winner that he may be, because he's a fantastic goaltender. So if you're just joining us, welcome in. I don't care if 2 people are here or 200 people. We're just here to have some fun with hockey tonight. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to have some fun. Plus, I want to see if this thing works. Jesper Fast, former Ranger. I love Jesper Fast. I really wish he was still a Ranger. I don't know who just leveled. You know, I like this kid Schneider. I mean, I really like him a lot. He does not take any guff. He's a really gritty player. Last time he dropped the gloves, he absolutely handed whoever it was their lunch. And I love seeing that. When you got a defenseman who's willing to play gritty and mix it up and not afraid to drop those mitts. Yeah, it was almost too many men. There were like 9 people on the ice. That's an icing? That's kind of lame. Yeah, it was almost too many men on the ice for Carolina. I think half their team was actually on the ice at once, and they didn't want to touch the puck. And then, obviously, they passed it way down the ice for an icing. And let me tell you something. They're talking about Gallant for Coach of the Year. He's turning the team around. Yeah, Gerard Gallant's done an amazing job. The Rangers, in essence, have really bought into this system. They bought into what they're doing. Let us know who your team is in the comment section down below. Let other people know that we're calling a Ranger game. If they're Ranger fans, tell them to come hang out with other Ranger fans. Talk some trash to some Kane fans. I know that there's some Caneites in the chat. I can tell you who they are. Rangers skating down deep. Mika behind the net. They're in the offensive zone, and the puck skates back out the middle. Seth Jarvis comes down. Oh, he got smashed in the corner. That was a big hit. Rangers go D to D, and now they pass out of the zone. Rangers skate down. Kreider comes in. It's a 2-on-4. Jeez. And then they hit off one of the stanchions and shot back out into the middle of the zone. Back to neutral zone, and Rangers regain control. They're breaking back into the offensive zone. Shot on net. Easily deflected. Do I see a quack? Quack, quack, quack. Mighty Ducks. I wonder where Charlie Conway is. That was a big slapper off the ankle. I got to be honest, this is a really good game to start out with. Everything I'm seeing, both teams are jockeying for position. Puck's moving really, really well. Passing seems to be tight, but the other team, no matter who it is, they're anticipating the passes really well. So Shesterkin just came out, played one off to the side. We get our first commercial break right now. So we'll take a second to kind of sit back and say, we don't want that. We don't talk about commercials. Let's grab a drink. Let's see. Dave wants to play with stuff, so let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Who wants to see if stuff works in my new program? Let's try it.
So what's on FPE tonight? Check out FloridaParkExplorers.com. You'll find all of our shows and lineups, including live streaming, the extra, sports, movie and TV, and everything that's on the network. You'll be able to find all of our lineups and much, much more. So make sure that you're liking, commenting, and subscribing. But most importantly, check out FloridaParkExplorers.com for all things FPE. And as always, thanks for watching.
Main Street Treat brings Disney to you. Hey, we're Rob and Mel from Disney Connections and the new owners of Main Street Treat Company. So come visit us over at mainstreettreat.com to order your treats today.
I think it works pretty well. I'm super excited about this new system. So sound is a little low. Okay, we can fix that. My producer on the other end. Thank you, Jen. Excuse me. And the Rangers are back. And we're going to play with this all night tonight. We're going to see what comes up with what.
Shortly after Stephen McDonald was shot in Central Park, I had an opportunity to visit him in the hospital. There was a gentleman that hired me at BearShark, Arden Craig, who was a big Ranger, giant Knicks fan, brought me into his room, and I can't help but
The Rangers are in their own zone. Face off. Carolina wins that. Back behind the net. Rangers big hit. And the Rangers flip it out. Offsides all day long. Where are you guys going? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? And as Jen just dropped in the chat, join us on Saturday nights with me and Sam for Even Strength. Crystal will be joining us, like I said, when her schedule permits, and we appreciate her doing that. If you're also looking for sports or want to watch hockey games when the Rangers aren't on and you're looking for something to do, head on over to Sam Weld 12 Experience. Sammy's my boy. He's calling Toronto right now, Toronto Red Wings. And he's shouting us out. We're shouting him out. And as always, I don't have Pete's. Well, actually, I do have Pete's logo. I have it in my other platform. So while we're talking, we're going to bring that up real quick and say, give a shout out to our partner channel, Pete McDevitt Show. Make sure that if you're looking for anything, including the new football, I mean, Pete's killing it. That one just dinged off the post, everybody. We just had a bell ringer here. Bing! So goaltender's best friend posts in the crossbar. So go over and check out Pete. Make sure that you that if you want to see some of the new sports actions that are going on, like the new football league and everything, Pete's got a handle on it. So make sure you go over, check him out. All things Disney. He's got something going on tonight. He does his content creators. He does his interviews. One night only. That's a trip on Mika Zivanejad. Come on. Mika's pressing hard right now. And Shesterkin. The puck passes up. Kind of jumped right over Kreider's stick. All the way down the other end. Oh! How did they call that on us? I want to see this again. So D'Angelo goes down behind the net. And you saw the look on my face because Vetrano literally, I don't think he hit him. I want to see this. Ooh, that's right off the outside crossbar. But they're coming around, and I think nope, he takes out his skates. No ifs, ands, or buts. That one, that was a stupid penalty. So yeah, Vetrano goes in for tripping. He definitely took out Tony D'Angelo's skates. I personally think Tony D'Angelo's a pile. So, hey, you know what? Deserved it. Don't say we're not a little biased here. Go Leafs. Have a great game. Ian B., thanks for stopping in, buddy. We really, truly appreciate you coming in. Tell Sam we said hey. I'm hoping Toronto's eating some Red Wings right now. Some Buffalo Wings. Go Leafs, go. There you go. There we have some folks. I just said we just shouted Sam out, and now he's shouting us out. WDW Max, we appreciate you coming in. Robert, thanks for coming in. Coastermon, thanks for coming in. Not My Circus, thank you for coming in. Everybody, that's what support is in this community. Sam's, hold on. We got 2-on-1 coming down the side. Skate. Oh, broken up. But that's what this community is about. He's shouting me out. I'm shouting him out. He's got 5 million people in his chat. I've got 14. So, you know what? That's what we do. AAU Triton, welcome in. Blair Bailey, hello there. So happy to see you guys all. T-Rich, welcome in. Everybody go Leafs. I love it. I want to play the Leafs in the playoffs, so I'm excited to see them win. They should have an easy time with the Red Wings tonight, so I'm really hoping because it would be a lot of fun because then Sam and I could call the games together. Shesterkin with the save. They're set up pretty well right now. Up and out of the zone. Yeah, Domi, I've seen. That's the thing is I really wish the Rangers had acquired Domi at the deadline. But I forgot he's on Carolina, and you know what? That was a beautiful play by Max Domi. Kensington Witch, hello, welcome in. Snoopy, welcome in. Norm Bright, welcome in. Lori, how are you? Welcome in. Happy to see everybody. You guys are the best. Tell Sam thank you for having everybody come over, say hey. And if anybody has not gone over and given Sam a like, go over, give him a like. If somebody can drop in Sam's link for tonight, go over, tell him let's go Rangers. See you in the playoffs. Give them a like, say hey, come on back and let's watch the Rangers and Canes battle for first place. Charlie Vickers, welcome in. He told us go right back, but I'm a little slow. I said the same thing, Ian. So welcome in. We're trying to wait and see whether or not my little red light will light up if the Rangers score. I have them as the home team. So, and as you can see, shots 3-5. So it is working. I'm super excited to see what this does. New scoreboard, new stats, new system, new everything, everybody. So welcome in, and thanks for joining us. I really, really appreciate it. Sam says, go Leafs, go. Dave says, Rangers, Leafs, playoffs. Oh, that one's another one. That's a dirty play. I don't care how you look at it. No penalty. Guess we're not calling that. They're gonna take a quick break. If I can find my remote, I'm gonna go ahead and hit mute so I don't get more trouble. So thank you everybody from Sam's stream coming on over. Sam, we appreciate you. And again, that's what this community is about. It's about helping one another, building each other up. He's calling hockey. I'm calling hockey. We're two hockey guys who love what we do. So it's super cool. We really, really appreciate you guys so much. Oh, this is a fun game tonight, no doubt. Carolina. Steve right now, he doesn't know what to do. Just so you guys know, Montreal Steve is an Avs fan and a Canes fan. He doesn't have any idea what to do right now. He's like, man, freaking Avs. How many in a row did they lose? I know it's 4. They lose 5. And then you've got them playing us tonight, and it's like, hating it for you. So, let's see. Blair Bailey, I hooked you up with the like, whoop, whoop. Appreciate that, everybody. Totally appreciate that. And thank you, everybody, for joining us, hitting that like button and just stopping in and saying, hey. And obviously, during in between periods, if we're going to swap back and forth, go check out, support the other one. Let's do that because it's super important. And if you haven't shared out my stream or let's try that again. Dave tries to speak, take 2. If you have not shared out this stream or Sam's stream, share them out. Give us some love. Help us out a little bit. We're trying to grow. 4 losses in a row right now at home against Blues tonight. Avs should beat the Blues. I mean, come on. Blues they're in it, but you guys, in my opinion, are the second best team in hockey at the moment. What Ranger won the Stephen McDonald extra for the most amount of times? Matt Zuccarello. I know the answer. It's Matt Zuccarello. He won it like every year in a row until they traded him. That was a big hit behind the boards. So I was just about to start calling the game again after taking a drink. Puck went up into the to the netting and play stopped. Rod Brindamore. I hated him as a player. He's a good coach. Ian, we appreciate you. Thank you so much, buddy. Give Sam a hard time for me. Hey, should we have some fun? I'm a mod on Sam's channel. I should jump in real quick and be like, hey, what are you doing? We'll put him up in our chat. Sam will be like, wait, what? So Carolina's in control of the puck in the Rangers zone. Shesterkin's got it behind the net. Passes to the far boards. Rangers gain control. Not for long, though. Kind of patty cake back and forth. Rangers are holding. Rangers regain control. Near boards. That was a big cross check. So battling for position behind the net right now. Over on the far boards, you got Rangers trying to gain control. Carolina comes out with it. Out in front, shoots. Right off of Shesterkin's right pad. The Rangers are just trying to hit the crap out of them right now. I mean, every time you turn around, you see Carolina getting hit. Carolina's controlling the puck. Right now, they're a little bit more finesse than the Rangers. It's a skate race. Here comes Kreider trying to play it. Wow, their goalie came all the way out to the hash mark. And I'll tell you what, that was risky because if Kreider had gotten there first, it was a wide open net. That was kind of stupid. Hey, look, better them than me. So Kreider's got some jets. So if he gets to break away, he's gone. That was pretty amazing. Another little wimpy shot on net. Yeah, the Rangers passing around the boards and they come out. We're in neutral zone. Pass across. Up to Zivanejad. Back to Miller. Miller to Zivanejad. They're literally passing so fast, I can't tell you quick enough. Across. And who's got it right now? Looks like Panarin. Breadman is literally deking everybody out of their shorts. He just deked everybody. Wow. He just was sitting there going like this around the ice, like, nah, I'm going to hold on to the puck for a minute. Did you see that move? Whoa. That's a highlight reel, and it's not even a goal. That was incredible. I got to be honest with you. He was taking Slavin and just dancing with him. He was just going like this, back and forth. That was incredible. Another former Ranger, Derek Stepan. Glad to see he's no longer in Phoenix. That almost went in. That was a shot from the point, deflected 2 times, and almost got batted in. Back to the point. Carolina's doing a really good job of holding this puck right now. They've had a lot of offensive zone time right now. And out it goes to neutral. Carolina regains, passes back out, back to the Rangers as they make a little line change. Rangers dump in so that they can get a line change as well. And Carolina regains, coming back out to the neutral zone. And there's some passing back and forth. Brady Shea, it's like the Rangers light team. Jeez. You do not have the correct answer to the trivia question. I do not. Is it Graves? I thought it was Zuccarello. So if it's not Zuccarello, Graves or Leach, but it can't be Leach because McDonald's award didn't come out then. So then I don't know who it is. What's the right answer? 5:25 to go. It is Graves. You won it 5 times. I thought Zooks won it 5 times too. So, yes, it is Graves. Yay. Whoop, whoop. I mean, look, you're talking about Ranger royalty. Graves is hanging from the rafters for a reason. When you see that number 9 hanging up there, it's a beautiful thing. Zooks only won it 3 times. Really? That's surprising to me. I remember him winning it more than that. And it's because I have a love affair for Matt Zuccarello. So Zooks is one of my favorite. Really wish he was still a Ranger right now. Not for the playability. I almost want him to retire and become like a on-ice coach. You know, Callahan was actually my 3rd choice. I didn't realize he won it 4 times. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you got Crides in the mix, so that's awesome. But Graves won it 5 times. Callahan won it 4 times, and Zooks only 3. And I say only. So a huge accomplishment to get that trophy. So anyway, I'll tell you what though, Panarin was absolutely incredible. What he just did with that puck was sick. I mean, he was skating around just like, I don't. You know what? No. Mika won it twice, so you got 2, 3, 4, 5, and how many times Kreider got it? That'd be cool if it was once, because then it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, they're showing right now what Panarin was doing. This is insane. Then he passes it literally through the legs, and Mika falls as he's doing the shot. If not, I think it goes in. Kreider, it's his first time. So you got Kreider 1, Mika 2, Zooks 3, Callahan 4, Graves 5. That's incredible. Thank you, Jen, for those stats. We really appreciate it. And Rangers regain control as they are headed up ice. Pass all the way across. Uh-oh. They're setting up. Come on. No, not like that. Not like that. Hey, D'Angelo, go take a walk. So, Messier won it twice, and Sandy McCarty won it twice. McCarty won it twice? Wow. Liev Schreiber. There it is, wearing his Rangers hat. Whoop, whoop. For those of you who don't know, Sabretooth. It is so nice to see. Ortmeyer won it twice. I forgot he was a Ranger. It's just nice to see MSG totally packed. And I know somebody who's going to be there for the first round of the playoffs. She was in here just a little while ago. Looking forward to seeing her vlogs of being at the Rangers playoff game. We know she's going to do one. And that would be Crystal Palace. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're going over and checking it out. And I'm sure I can convince Crystal to give me 2 minutes for a video for Crystal's Corner. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, Bob Drunkle. So we got a little under 4.5 left to go in the first period. Rangers coming in. Reeves, what are you doing? Pillow hands with the hold. Come on. I don't know about this. How are you calling him for a hold? He had the puck. All right, he's holding the stick. He's holding the stick. This is a stupid play. This is why you're not a goal scorer and you're supposed to be a fighter. But no, you want to be a fighter. I think he should be. It should be offsetting. If nothing else, it's interference. I think, look, if you're going to call one, call them both. If not, don't call either one of them. That's a stupid penalty. All right, so puck goes all the way back out to neutral zone after the faceoff. Came right out of the Rangers zone. Yeah, they should be booing. It's a stupid call. He did grab onto the stick, but it was interference first. There's no doubt about it. Now go crush somebody behind the net. Got a shot off of Shesterkin. Puck goes back around and all the way back out. Rangers clear it all the way down. Believe it or not, actually went on net. Yeah, Tony D'Angelo is getting booed every step of the way right now. You know what? He should. Guy started a fight with his own goaltender when he was a Ranger. And then he just laid on his butt doing nothing because he sucks. Oh, I love the fact he's getting booed. Saved by Shesterkin. Another shot on net. Just saved by Shesterkin. You're going to start hearing the Igor chants in a second. That is so awesome. He looks so good right now. He's squared up, head's right over his pads. He can see what he's doing. Shesterkin just looks calm, cool, and collective. This guy deserves every trophy they give him this year. He has literally earned all of it. Let's go, Igor. Do it. Minute left in the power play. Like I said to you before, power play, they are 11th in the league with 22.5. And the Rangers' penalty kill is 8th. So it's pretty evenly matched. 82 for the Rangers. Should be – wow, he almost put that puck in his own net. I would have laughed. So 50 seconds left. Lindgren's back behind the net. He's got the puck. He passes it up, and the Rangers clear it all the way back out. Another shot on net, by the way, from end to end. That's pretty impressive. So we hope you guys are having an amazing night tonight. Welcome into a Tuesday. Rangers break it up mid-ice. A lot of this has been taking place at neutral. So when you're in the neutral zone like this, and they're playing back and forth, it's both teams are trying to see how the other one's going to play. So, everyone drop in the chat, see who you want to win. Are you Rangers, Canes? Who are you going for? Let's see who you're pulling for. And Carolina with a slapper and a half on net. Back to the point, shoots, deflected in front, never made it all the way through. The power play's over. Hopefully they bench Reeves. Like, why is he even playing tonight? Like, Kreider coming down. Kreider's in the far boards. He's got the puck. Passes all the way across. Got Nemeth on the near boards. Kreider setting up again. Back to the point. Little floopy floop in. That's a penalty. There we go. Yeah. That's how it's done, Skijay. Yeah, Brady Skijay, go away. Yeah, we don't want to see a stick up high on Mika Zivanejad. We want to see when somebody steps in. Vetrano immediately went over and sticked him. So Niedermeyer took a shot. Skijay. That's fantastic. So Stahl comes skating over to Mika, and every Ranger on the ice skated over and was like, "Oh, you want some? Come on." I'm surprised that Steve's pulling for the Hurricanes. Nice save by I can't remember his name. Newbie goalie. Let's just call him Newbie. Uh-oh. Back to the point. That was a bad pass. Yeah, they're number one in penalty kill right now is Carolina. Rangers are third with power play. So this is going to be a pretty evenly matched game on both sides, no matter what happens. We got under a minute left in the first, minute 15. So we're going to wind up going into the second period with like 15 seconds in power play. Hebs, you can reach us at FloridaParkExplorers.com. You can reach us on Instagram, Florida Park Explorers. You can reach us virtually anywhere that you put in Florida Park Explorers. This is the FPE Sports Network. FPE stands for Florida Park Explorers. And we are the Florida Park Explorers Network Sports Channel. So you can reach us anywhere you want. I'm sure someone will drop in a link in just a second for you. Absolutely. And first is over right now. 0-0, which I'm not surprised. This was an incredibly well-played first period. Couple horse malarkey calls, especially the one on pillow hands. But Shesterkin played amazing. I think the Rangers did quite well. We're going nowhere in the playoffs without Anderson. Winning the Metro is probably the best we can hope for at this point. I got to tell you, Steve, you guys look really good. I mean, your D and your offense are good enough to keep you guys to where you're jockeying down the other end most of the time anyway. So I would say to you guys, you got really nothing to worry about. If Anderson's out, this other kid doesn't look too shabby. That's for sure. And your defense is doing really well keeping the puck out of your zone anyway. So, we got a couple of minutes until obviously the start of the second period. So we'll kind of go over some of the stats that are around the league and what's going on in the game right now. Let's take a quick look. Let's go over to here. So let's see. Players to watch in the last 5 games. Obviously, Antemi Panarin, Kopp. Panarin again, geez, I'll tell you what, he's got 8 points, 7 assists. Kopp, they've got him in there twice as well. And there's good reason for it because at the end of the day, these guys are absolutely epic hockey players. They're doing really, really well. I mean, if you notice over on the Carolina side, you've got Jarvis in twice, Tony D'Angelo and Jesper Fast. I mean, a plus minus. He's always going to be on the plus side. Jesper Fosten's an amazing hockey player. So it's just funny to kind of look down just on this page alone. And you see right here, former Ranger, former Ranger, former Ranger. It's just kind of funny. And it's like, because it just seems like it's the way it goes. But let's see. For the Hurricane team roster, Sammy Blaze is out. He might be back soon. Let's see. I didn't really want to go through all that, but the Metro Division, like I said, with Washington is 1 point behind Pittsburgh, and to me, that's just amazing. 1 point behind. So, and the best part is Pittsburgh's got a game in hand. So Washington could theoretically swap spots with Pittsburgh. It wouldn't surprise me because Pittsburgh right now is having some issues. I mean, they're an older team and they're not doing that well. So it would not surprise me to see, them doing something a little different and it swapping and it becoming Washington in third, Pittsburgh sitting in the wild card spot, which would change things up as to how the playoffs start. So that would be kind of neat to see how that goes. But let's see. Last 10 record. So that's kind of an amazing thing. If you look over here where I've got the cursor right now, 7-3-0, Rangers are 7-2-1. I mean, really? Like, really? This is going to be an amazing thing. You look at 52-20-8, 51-22-6. I mean, these teams are very, very evenly matched. Last time we played them, they beat us 4-2. Last time before that was 6-3, and the Rangers beat them 2-0 the time before that. Carolina has actually taken 3 out of 4 in the series, so it's going to be interesting. I mean, there's no doubt these two teams consistently battle each other pretty well, so it's kind of actually a lot of fun to watch. But let's see. Well, let's do this. I've been liking playing with all these different things. So, there's a Rangers video that was put out. I changed it around a little bit. I want to play it and see whether or not I get away with it. Who wants to see a really cool Ranger? It's the Rangers playoff hype video. It's a couple minutes long, but I want to play it and I want to see because I wanted to test some things out for tonight and see how things are actually looking. So I'm going to give this a shot and see what happens. So. Stay tuned for just a second, everybody. If you're a Ranger fan, if you just like hockey, this is just a cool video. So hang on a second. Let's try this out. I got to tell you right now, that video is awesome. Now, the original version is obviously available on Rangers Twitter. It's on the Rangers network. It's everywhere the Rangers are. I re-edited the video, so I was hoping that I wouldn't get a copyright claim. Probably will anyway. I really don't care. Welcome in. Let's go Canes. Hey, everybody's entitled, especially when they're that good. I mean, they're a darn good hockey team. That video is actually, it's called We Own the Future. The music that they set to it is different than the music you just heard. I also changed that out as well. So go check that video out. It was super epic. It is a Rangers playoff hype video, getting ready for it. And basically it starts off with the Rangers obviously losing the last couple of years. And then basically saying, future's ours. It's kind of an epic video. It's one of the best that I've seen the Rangers put out in recent years. So I'm super happy to see them go after that. Hopefully we get some momentum moving forward into the year. So it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. Don't worry, I'm not going to bash you because of the Rangers. I'm not worried at all. We're all hockey people in here. Come on in, have some fun. You want to talk some trash? Talk some trash. Just keep it PG-13 is all we ask. My 9-year-old daughter's watching the stream, so she's a huge Ranger fan, and I'm trying to show her that we can all have fun. We can all talk some trash about different people's teams, but we do it respectfully, and we do have some fun when we do it. And don't get me wrong, half your team's former Rangers. You can't say anything bad about the Rangers. You guys took half of our former players, so. That was funny. Something almost hit Ovechkin during an award ceremony. We don't, yeah, like I said, like hockey players are different than everybody else, or hockey fans. For the most part, I'm watching the 150, the fastest 150 seconds in hockey. It's the in-between periods. LA Kings goalie goes to swat the puck and play it instead of covering it up. The puck hops over his stick and goes in the net. That was fantastic. And then with 0.01 left, the Sharks tied the Knights. And wow, that shoot-off goal was gorgeous. That goal was gorgeous. So San Jose picks it up, and then you got the Ducks. Is that Getzlaf right there? I can't tell. Yeah, it's Getzlaf. That's really funny. He won a Razor. I'm going to watch in person on Thursday. There you go. Absolutely, this is going to be a great game. It's been a great game so far, to be perfectly honest with you. I really think that both sides are well matched. They're playing really well. Thanks for joining us. Hit me up on Instagram. It's Florida Park Explorers. I'd love to see your pics when you go, or if you do any videos. We love to support hockey fans in general, so that's awesome. I want to know what's going on. Guy Lafleur. So they paid homage to Guy Lafleur. Obviously, Mike Bossy, Guy Lafleur both went on to the hockey game in the sky the last 2 weeks. Guy Lafleur was just an amazing hockey player. So was Mike Bossy. So they did a huge ceremony. There was a 10-minute stoppage in play. Guy Lafleur was number 10. So they took the time, showed his number in the rafters, and they paused the game for it. So that's awesome. It's a great way to pay homage to Guy Lafleur. Mike Bossy had a very, very emotional tribute as well. So let's see. Had to change my stuff. This is an old YouTube account. Canes.Florida. Hey, that just means you get to hit double likes. We appreciate that. That's awesome. Hockey fans, you got to love them. But we're getting ready to tune back up for the second period. We thank you guys for joining us. And I don't have my little doohickey over the top. That's not nice. Let's fix that. There we go. We're hopefully what we want to see is we're trying some new graphics tonight. We're using a new system. So what I'm hoping for is as the stats change, we're able to actually see what's going on. I want to see that light up. I want to see some things happen. I think it'd be pretty cool. So this is fun. I'm enjoying doing this again tonight. It's been a while since I've called a game. So I thank you guys for being here and coming back and supporting us and just kind of chilling out, hanging out, watching some hockey, talking some trash, having some fun. If you know anybody who's just sitting at home watching the game, tell them to come jump in the chat. We'll sit here and hang out. Can you put your Twitter? Yeah, without a doubt. Jen, if you can throw in our Instagram, I go to almost all the games. That's fantastic. So I'm assuming season ticket holder. If somebody can throw in our Instagram account, that would be great. So and we're just waiting on the start of the second period. Let's see what else we got going on. That's awesome. Let's see.
We continue on the Honda First Intermission Report. John, Henrik, and Steve, a deeply emotional Chris Kreider talking about winning the Stephen McDonald Extra Effort Award. You spoke before the game about the emotion involved in winning that.
Yeah, Chris.
There we go. Thanks for dropping that in, Jen.
The value and the importance in this.
And Henrik right now is on screen.
He deserves it. What a season he's having, and so consistent throughout the year and becoming a huge part of this team, a leader. Really.
Lundqvist is wearing like a $10,000 suit. He looks so good on that panel. It's ridiculous. It's like perfect tailoring, perfect suit.
For Chris Kreider, like he's 4 days away from his 31st birthday, guys. He's really shown us that he's a captain. He's led all season long.
I don't know what the Rangers are waiting for. They need to give him the captaincy right now.
No joke, though.
That's an awesome video to have. Henrik won it 2 times. I'm surprised he didn't win it more. But yeah, Henrik looks just amazing. I mean, the freaking guy looks like a model.
Second period on the way at the Garden, no score.
Just about ready. Getting geared up for round 2.
Be ready for any.
Let's get rid of that. We don't need more reasons for YouTube to be mad at me. That's awesome. Let's see. So your young goalie, Chekhov, is playing pretty well. I know it's Kachekov, but Chekhov is playing. I got to remember it that way because I got to remember it as a Star Trek thing, because if not, I'll never remember it. But Chekhov's playing well. I mean, kid started 2 games, this being his 3rd. Anderson's doing, obviously hurt. Ronta sitting on the bench, hurt. So this is kind of an amazing thing. I would really like to see the Rangers make some adjustments going into the second period and come out just peppering this kid. This kid needs to be tested. I mean, not that he hasn't been, but we're not a slouch team, that's for sure. So we need to start playing a little bit better. We need to press a little harder. If I'm Gallant and Reeves wants to stay in this game, let him go tune up friggin' Tony DeAngelo. DeAngelo likes to drop the gloves. Let's see him tune him up. Take care of that. This is great. This is one of my favorite commercials where he's got his hand stuck in the Pringles can. Absolutely ridiculous. I love it. That's great. Great commercial. So if you're hanging out with us, we are watching Rangers Canes. It is literally the battle for first place right now. Canes locked this up. That's it. They're in first place. Rangers win in regulation. They're one game in hand. So we could, in theory, wind up tying or winning first place. So it should be kind of amazing to see what happens. If you haven't shared this out, that's all we ask is hit the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, consider it because we call a bunch of games over here. We're going to be doing the entire playoffs. We're trying out some new graphics. We're having some fun, doing some stuff. Jesper Fost won the New York Rangers Player Award 5 times. Jesper Fost. Amazing hockey player. Jesper Fost lighting it up. Good for him. He was always one of my favorite Rangers. I like some of the underdog Rangers a lot. Canes, I just got your Instagram. Thank you so much for sending that over. 18 seconds left on the power play. I don't think much is going to happen. So Rangers skating from left to right. They've obviously switched at this point. Rangers are home. Carolina is visiting. Puck is in deep in Carolina's zone. Carolina controls. Rangers at the blue line. Literally like everybody just slapping the puck around right now. So the Rangers going deep. Carolina controls. What are they calling? Penalty? Hooking. Who knew Brindamore was going gray just in one spot in the front of his head? Looks like a skunk. Aw, Stahl, you're going in the box? Up, hook the hands. There you go. Ha ha. Look at him. Look at him. He's so upset. Hey, dude, you ran out of hair dye right in the front. Somebody get that guy. He makes enough money. He should be able to get a bottle of hair dye, right? Like, am I wrong? Oh, you just cursed at the ref. He's going to get a bench minor. You better be careful. Back to the point. Panarin looking, passing all the way across. Shoots. Pepper in the young goaltender, but that was a good save. Yeah, if you want to send over whatever, if you want to send some things over, by all means, I'll try and get them loaded for second and third. I actually have it. I have 4 monitors up right now. I've got my TV up and all my monitors too for the game. So, and we're watching on ESPN Plus, or ESPN, not Plus. That's all the reflections you see in my glass. It's all the different monitors wherever I turn my head. You can see monitors. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. I still want to see if this light lights up because this is supposed to be automatic. Right now, it's 14 shots to 11. Carolina leading. We're in the second period. Carolina's visiting the New York Rangers in Madison Square Garden. Shesterkin's all the way out to the near boards playing the puck. I mean, this guy loves the puck handle. Can't find it on ESPN anywhere. Are you local? Because you may be blacked out. You can also check it on Hulu and see if it's on Hulu. But I'm actually down in Florida, so yeah, it's on ESPN for us down here. But Hulu seems to have them from time to time. ESPN, also check ESPN Plus. I wish I could show you guys the game. Yeah, you're in Raleigh, so you may be blacked out. Check your local. I doubt it's on Fox Sports because I don't think Fox does it anymore. Wow. That should be a whatever. I don't know if it's on the ESPN Plus or not. Can't find it on Hulu anymore. You might want to try ESPN Plus. I just know that I've had it sitting on my TV for like 2 hours prior to the game so that I could get everything tuned in. Those are some nice Bowers. So just so you know, Canes, my wife is Explorer Jen saying isn't on ESPN Plus. There's a good chance she's right because my wife is right about a lot of things. D to D, Rangers controlling, dump it in deep. Rangers just can't seem to get set tonight, and it seems a little discombobulated. As good as the game is, they're just not. It just doesn't seem like either side is getting it tight right now. Like there's a lot of sloppy play in the neutral zone. They're jockeying for position. Lots of deep corner board play. Rangers are coming back out now. Dumped it in deep. Carolina regains control. And what do? Back up to the neutral zone. So it's literally just going back and forth. There's only been a handful of really good plays. Even with the shots being 14-12 in favor of Carolina, it's not really been. That's another trip. Yeah, that's tripping on Carolina. So Carolina's headed back to the box again. Brindamore's going to have a heart attack by the time this is over. It's ESPN Plus. It might be Hulu in some markets. But I figured when you said Jen, you can. I got to be honest with you. Everybody, what you're watching is two teams that don't want to give up position. And there's been a lot of stoppage in plays. It's been a choppy game. It's one of those games where they're so evenly matched that it's hard for either one of them to really be doing anything. I mean, it's like right now we're in Carolina zone. We just did a face-off. Rangers win. They're passing back and forth. Shot on net. Kreider got it blocked. Shot on net. I'm not sure that's not in. Zivinejad, can you do me a favor? Don't do that again. I don't need you hurt. So what happened is puck comes across. There's a shot on net. The puck goes loose off to the right side of the goal, to the goalie's left. So Adam Fox shoots it in. The goaltender hits it with his stick. And literally, Kreider is standing in his bread spot, and he's trying to slap it in. And then Zivinejad comes barreling over for some reason. I don't know why. So right now, it's set up where the Rangers are finally set on a power play. And then they just, I don't know. I don't get it. Panarin's got the puck deep. Behind the net is Kreider, back out to Panarin. Panarin's going back to the point to, nope. He never got the pass through. Fox is trying. Fox is playing it almost single-handedly. He's on his belly, sliding along, hitting it with his stick. That was the craziest thing in the world. Yeah, we're 4 points. We're 4 points away. But you guys have a game in hand. So if we beat you tonight, we have the potential to tie or take first. If you guys win, you are in first place. You stand alone. We have to beat you in regulation in order to have a chance. Aho playing the puck, comes in on Shesterkin, shoots. Shesterkin saves. Bad pass from Panarin. It was behind. And Adam Fox regains. He passes all the way up. It was a breakaway for Panarin. I think Panarin's out of gas. Yeah, he's headed off. He was out of gas. It just didn't look like it was going to work. Yeah, it's one of those choppy, sloppy games. It just keeps going back and forth. Nobody's really getting set up really well. I mean, as fast as I could sit there and say to you, the Rangers skate into the zone, Carolina takes the puck away and dumps it back down the other way. So Shesterkin behind his own net. Trouba picks up the puck, and he's skating down, passes up. Rangers make another break one more time, and Carolina breaks it up in their own zone. So it's going that fast. Wow, came off the stanchion really weird. Rangers got the puck back, penalties over, 14 and a half left in the second, and it looks just like the first period. There's just no rhyme or rhythm. You don't see either team dominating. Delayed offsides on the Rangers, and Carolina plays it. So Carolina dumps it in. Shesterkin behind the net. I feel like I've said this once or twice. Rangers get the puck back. Rangers play it. Reeves, why are you on the ice? It's not time for everybody to get ice time. And they're finally resting Fox for a minute because I think he played almost the entire 2 minutes. Every time I talk about hockey in school, they're just like, shut up, we don't know anything about hockey. Hockey people know their hockey. I mean, all we're doing is just chipping it back and forth. It's literally just going bink, bink. I feel like I'm watching tennis. There's no big hits. Well, that was a decent hit, but not a lot of hits, not a lot of tape-to-tape passing. Lots of neutral zone, sloppy play, turnovers left and right. Everyone thinks hockey is bad, but see, that's kind of the other side of it. Is I agree that a lot of people don't understand the game. It's fast-moving. Wow, Kane's just scored. Trucheck just scored. Brady Skajay just threw the puck over, wide open. Rangers did a really bad job of picking him up in the zone. Shesterkin was obviously lined up to the shooter. Yeah, never got back in position. No stick. Down a player. Miller didn't have a stick. I don't think he knew what to do. He should have just went and taken the penalty. He was better off. My scoreboard works. Look, it's 1-0. 15-14 shots. I love the fact that that scoreboard worked. That's cool. Now, for those of you who are watching with headphones, you are warned that if and when the Rangers score, that red light's supposed to go off with a horn. If it doesn't go off, I am going to blast it. Just telling you. So Rangers are still playing sloppy right around their blue line. Rangers regain, but it's not by much. So we're going to see how the Rangers rebound. Rangers break into Carolina's zone, lose the puck immediately. Canes come back out. They dump it deep. And one more time, we're going to go back into the near boards. And we're going to skate it up. Go back into the neutral zone. And another turnover. And then a turnover. And then the Rangers get it for another turnover. They set up. And we got a clear shot. Goes wide of the net. Top three are and another shot on net. And Chekhov is looking pretty good. I mean, this kid's been solid in the net. And they're going to take a quick commercial break. So we're going to mute that so we don't get in any trouble. And while they take a quick commercial break, we're going to take a quick one as well. Let's run this commercial while we're at it. And as most of you know, we are crazy Disney people. We actually live right next to Magic Kingdom. We do a lot of park vlogs and live streams right from Disney World. We also do Disney shows on other Disney channels. So if a lot of things seem Disney oriented, there's a reason for it. Let's see. Let's see what else we got going on. Awesome. Come on, bring the game back. There we go. There we go. It's crazy how some of them. Hey, Dave, just popping to say hi. Don't understand hockey. It's not my thing. Lorna, that's okay. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping in and saying hey. If you ever want to learn hockey, Kopp is hurt. That's not good. Panarin's not on the bench. That's not good. We can't get bit by the injury bug right now. But Lorna, we don't mind teaching people and telling everybody about the game a little bit. So yeah, that's not good. Panarin and Kopp are both in the locker room with 11 and a half to go in the second. That's not good. Who screwed up? It would have been Miller. Miller lost his stick in the Rangers zone. Couldn't defend. Left his guy wide open. Net was wide open. Pass across from Skajay, and in the puck goes. But welcome in, Thomas. We appreciate you being here. So, a little under 11 minutes left in the second. Rangers down 1-0. Oh, that was almost 2-0. That was lucky. Rangers better tighten it up here. Otherwise, Rangerstown is going to have a different flag flying over it tonight. And that's not what we want to see. Rangers lost another one the other day. We want to start seeing them tighten the game up as we're going into the playoffs. This is one of the best teams in hockey, so we need to keep it tight. We need to keep it competitive. I'd like to see us win it just because I want to see us win every game. Here we go. Dryden Hunt's got no wheels, no gas. Absolutely. We have a Nottingham Panthers ice hockey. Well, if we can ever help you with it, Lorna, you know I will. Yeah, we're here to give you guys the information. That's why we're calling the game. If you guys have questions, if you can't get it locally, share it out. Let other people know. Hey, look, there's a crazy guy in a Ranger jersey telling us all about hockey. Carolina comes in, cross-check from behind. What a weird pass. Okay. Behind the net, comes out over by the near boards. Slapper from the point. Shesterkin with the save. Into the far boards. Rangers just cannot seem to get control of this puck in their own zone. Slapper from the point. Shesterkin with the save. Back to the point. Another shot. Deflected in front. Shesterkin with another save. It's going over to the far side. Back to the far point. This puck is everywhere. Carolina is dominating the Rangers right now. Shesterkin better try and help out his team here because they need to slow this down a little bit. So the Rangers come into the Carolina zone very, very weak. Reeves gave up the puck very quickly. Adam Fox regains. It's almost like there's three. That's a trip. Come on. I mean, you're not going to call that, but you call the other two? Really? So Fox was all by himself. He had three canes all over him as he was going behind the net, and he got pulled down. Ranger shoots. It's off the pads. Vetrano shoots back to the point and jumps over the stick all the way back into the Ranger zone. I jokingly tell everybody that I was born in between periods. I have been a Ranger fan since I was young. I have literally been going to hockey games. We used to live 30 miles west of New York City. I went to games all the time. We are huge Ranger fans in this house. my youngest daughter, my oldest daughter, my wife, we're all Ranger fans. Matter of fact, this jersey is a Jaromir Jagr jersey bought in 06 at Madison Square Garden when my wife and I were still dating, and we went to a game together. So that's funny, Tom's. You guys have a good record against us. I think I said earlier you guys are 4-1 in the series. So, look, the truth is you guys are second, third best team in hockey. So, I mean, you got Panthers, Avs, and you, followed by probably us. So, I mean, you're talking the top 4 teams. I mean, stats-wise, if you look to the team stats right next to me, you can see power plays 11th versus 3rd, 1st versus 8th. Face-offs 4th versus 24th because we're really bad at them. But you know, those are really important stats when it matters. You know, it has to be. You know what? Let's just move this. Look, Dave's in the middle of the screen now. Let's make this bigger. So at least now we can actually see stats as they come up. You know, you say that, but to be honest with you, Chekhov isn't playing too bad. I mean, he's been tight all the way through. I think your D's playing a little bit tighter because they realize that they've got a 3-game goaltender in net. So I think it's all well and good. I mean, look at the stat right next to me, which is nope, wrong finger, right there. You have first and second, 2.43, 2.46. I mean, really, that's how close these teams are. I mean, the stats are so overwhelmingly tight. I expect it to be a great game. Most of the games have been pretty close. There's only been 2 that have really been out of reach. And anytime you see that 4-2, you know one's an empty netter. So it's not like we were beat by 2 goals. It was 3-2. We pulled the goaltender. You guys scored. So, I mean, it's really, really been great. Long-lasting stat. Panarin's got 96 points. Jeez. 80, 75, 20, or 72. Those are incredible numbers. 4th season in New York Rangers history with 4 players recorded over 70-plus points. That's an amazing stat. Stromer, come on, do something. Nope, didn't win that one either. In the Kane zone, and we lost the face-off because, again, we're really bad at it. Puck goes all the way down for an icing. Need a hat rally. You know what? It's time to switch them up. We're bringing out the Rangers visor. It's my playoff visor. We're going to go to it soon. We're going to go to it early and see what happens. So Kopp and Panarin appear to be out. And let me tell you something. I don't know that you got to have them right now. Like if there's something, if whatever it is, sit them. Who cares? We don't need it. We're in. Rangers are sloppy right now. Yeah, the Canes are playing great hockey. And I take a lot of credit for that because half your team's New York Rangers. Vetrano just missed wide. Oh, my goodness. It was a bad turnover right in front of the net. Slapper! Wow. Savannajad just let one rip, and it went right into the midsection. Vetrano's down on the ice. He's still shooting the puck. Get it back to Kreider, back to Fox. He's going to go D to D in a second. Lindgren's behind, and now Savannajad behind the net. Goes back to Fox. Fox is trying to get it in front. It's in front. Shoots. Save. And Vetrano's mixing it up right now. He's a little bit PO'd. He didn't like something. Kreider's holding somebody's helmet. Tervainen got involved and for Toronto, and I think the Rangers are trying to get some grit. Do you remember Francis, Rangers coach and GM? I played hockey. Really? Absolutely remember him. I'm an old guy. That's really cool, Thomas. Yeah, let me tell you something. Chekhov is playing. I know it's Kachekov. I don't care. He's playing really, really, really good hockey right now. Canes are giving him the support he needs. Shesterkin's playing really well as well. But this kid's putting on a show right now, goaltending show down at the other end. Really? Ooh, slapper right off of the draw. They passed it back. Carolina wins again. Slapper at the point. Didn't make it all the way through, but it was a nice play, nice design play. Slapper from in front, score. Rangers are playing really bad right now. They're playing loose hockey. They're just passing it around, and the Rangers are just standing there. That's another one for Carolina. Unbelievable. Looked like it deflected in front. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe it was Stepan, former Ranger. So they come from around from behind the net, and I mean, literally, Stepan is standing there by himself. I mean, he's all alone. When he gets passed out to him and he takes the shot, he's 8 feet in front of Shesterkin and he blasts it. It may have been tipped by Martinuk. I couldn't really tell. The replay didn't show it. Thomas, those are good credentials. So Rangers now down 2-0, 21-17 shots favoring Carolina right now. And as high as the Rangers shot total is, it's really not that good right now. Now the Rangers are going to start mixing it up a little bit. They dropped the gloves. Here we go. Here we go. Gaudreau with, I'm still trying to see who that is, with Cole. Gaudreau's never going to back down. He's always going to drop him. Oh, he busted his lip up. I love seeing blood. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, you got punched right in the mouth. Hey, if we're not going to win, let's beat you. I went to a fight and a hockey game broke out, everybody. When they come back, I'm sure that they'll show us the highlights of that, but I'm not quite sure exactly what happened. I know that there was a little bit of looked like he came in, took the shot. It looked like Cole probably gave him a little bit of a whack. Gaudreau didn't like it. He's trying to amp his team up. We are down 2 goals. That's what the point of people who get under your skin do, and Gaudreau is one of them. He found a willing dance partner, dropped the gloves pretty quick. The two of them went at it. Yeah, they were fighting for about 10 seconds. Gaudreau got one really good shot in, busted open Cole's lip. It looked like his lower lip was covered in blood. They pulled each other down to the ice. They separated them. One of those little, hey, get up and get moving. They kind of both still look pissed. Hopefully they'll do it again in a little bit. I'm going to watch the replay, Canes, when it comes back, and I'll let you know exactly what happened. But it looks like Gaudreau came over, took the shot, obviously, it was saved and covered up. And then it looked like there was a whack, like from Cole to Gaudreau, and Gaudreau kind of pushed back. And next thing you know, gloves are flying, sticks are flying. Gaudreau got in a couple of good, like 1-2 shots, and then it looks like Cole tried to pull him down to the ice. So we'll see if that's what actually happened in just a second. So they're back in the box. All right, so Miller took the shot, and Gaudreau and Cole are kind of were kind of right in front of the net. And the two of them were taking shots at each other, and they both got the gloves off pretty quick. But Gaudreau I got to be honest with you, Gaudreau landed like 3 or 4. So his face is pretty well bloodied up. It looked like he had a cut here and potentially a cut right here. So it looked like he probably caught him pretty well. Looks like maybe the teeth cut the inside of his mouth or maybe the outside. But I'm going to give that one to Gaudreau, not just because I'm a Ranger fan. That was a big hit too right there. You might start seeing the Rangers start throwing the body a little bit more, see if they can slow this team down. But I'm going to give it to Gaudreau. I'm going to say based on the fact that one guy walked away bloody and the other one didn't. Oh, that was a nice tip. So the Rangers are trying to change the momentum, a little bit more physical than what I saw in the first half of the second. So let's see what comes up. Right now, the Rangers are skating a little bit hardier, but sloppy passing. That pass was way behind. Good turnover in the Carolina zone, but then it turned right back over. Breakaway for Carolina, not a good one, but it is a breakaway nonetheless. Lindgren's in the corner. That's a headlock. Last time I checked, you're not allowed to do that, but we're going to let that go. Back to the point. D to D. Skajay's got it. And yes, I know it's Brady Shea. I just don't like him. Skajay has always been what I've called him since he was drafted by the Rangers. Another shot back out in front. Rangers take over, and they dump it out to mid, where it was turned over again, and then back into the Ranger zone. This has been all game. Rangers trying to get the puck back out. They're outside the zone. Turn back over, back into the Ranger zone. Rangers get the puck. And they pass up, trying to get it back into Carolina zone, deep behind the boards. Reeves doesn't hit anybody anymore. Why is this guy even a Ranger? Like, this is a joke. This guy, and by the way, for anybody who watches, my nickname for Reeves is Pillow Hands because he doesn't fight anymore. And let me tell you something. The Rangers D just let them I'm going to tell you right now, the Rangers don't deserve to win this game. Okay? Right now, Carolina's on another breakaway. That's the second one, back-to-back plays. Rangers are playing really sloppy hockey right now. Pass out in front, right to the Canes. Puck's loose, almost went over Shesterkin. There's no Rangers around playing hockey. They're all standing around watching the puck. Put your stick on the ice, hit somebody, and let's get moving, people. Another pass out in front. Over in the far boards, they're trying to get it set back up again. Rangers letting them do whatever they want. Trouba's just letting them skate in. Here's another save from Shesterkin. Canes are dominating the Rangers right now. Just dominating. And Rangers break out. 2 on nobody. Score! Let's see if that horn goes off. They're not going to play that horn? I got a horn for you. Whoop, whoop. That's right, everybody. That one doesn't work, but this one does. Got to find out how to make that thing work. All right. Let me tell you something. The Rangers are playing ridiculously sloppy hockey. And it just turns out that Vetrano got out of the zone, saw Kreider breaking, knows that Kreider's got turbojets in his skates. It was a penalty anyway, just so that you guys know. Possibly even a penalty shot because he hooked his hands. That was amazing job by Kreider to get out in front and to make that last-minute deke for goal number 52. Congratulations, soon-to-be Captain Chris Kreider. So, here we go. Shesterkin playing the puck. He fired it all the way down end to end. Shesterkin just took a shot on net. You don't see that often. So Kreider gets the Stephen McDonald Award tonight and scores his 52nd goal of the year. Thank you for that. Yeah, it was a good goal. At the end, welcome in, Gendron. Welcome in. assisted by Vetrano. It was a really nice goal. It was really lucky, I got to be honest. The Rangers were being absolutely manhandled down in their own zone. Puck broke up. Vetrano got away. It was really a 2-on-2. Now there's a pile up in front. That's a huge cross check. Stand up and hit somebody. Come on, Lafreniere. So basically what happened was puck breaks loose. Vetrano had it. Kreider realized what was happening, waited till the blue line. As soon as he hit the blue line, he turned the jets on. He went from forehand to backhand goal. It was absolutely beautifully done. But it was going to be a penalty, potentially a penalty shot. Ref's arm was up already, so it was going to be one. It might have been two penalties because the arm was up before he actually the stick hit his hands. So 2-1 Rangers, 22-19. Shots on goal do not show you how this game is going right now, but the Rangers have been known to climb out of holes all season. May see it again right now. Hopefully the Rangers start playing a little bit more physical and start to slow this team down because this team is quick. There's no doubt. Turnover in the neutral zone, turnover back in the neutral zone. We're just going to keep going back and forth. I think the refs are complicit to a certain degree. There's a goal. Jeez, I'll tell you what. This is what I'm talking about with these Rangers. It's not on the players. It's on the refs, if you want my honest opinion. Refs can sway a goal, can sway a game. You're not getting players that are going to give this up. They played their whole life for this. If you ever played hockey as a kid, you know what it takes to get into that. But the refs, that's a little bit easier. But this is a BS goal across the board for the Rangers to give up. I mean, he was looking past the entire way. Rangers didn't play the puck, didn't play the man. I don't know what they were playing. Maybe they were playing with themselves. But at the end of the day, horrible, horrible, horrible defensive play by the Rangers. Unbelievable. 3-1. They answered back within 2 minutes. 1:41 left in the second. We're going to go into the second down. 2 goals, 3-1. Carolina up 26-20 shots, favoring Carolina right now. Unbelievable. But I kept saying to you guys that the Rangers were not playing good hockey. And it was pretty evident in the fact that what was happening. They just look sloppy. They look like they're trying not to play. Yeah, Jen, that's exactly what happened. I mean, that happened pretty quick. Game over. You obviously don't watch hockey. There's a whole nother period. Yeah, the Avalanche have lost 4 in a row. Teravainen's goal is beautiful, though. I mean, he was looking past the whole way. His head was like this. He shot back right over Shesterkin's shoulder. It was nicely done. Rangers just let him. I mean, it was unbelievable. Rangers just playing sloppy hockey. I mean, they just can't seem to. They're passing in front of their own net. This is like, hey, let's just shoot it in. Hedl shoots. Save on Kochekov. I cannot remember this kid's name for some reason. I keep wanting to call him Sulu instead of Chekhov. Plenty of room. He should have shot. He should have skated in more. Should have made a play. He didn't make a play. It's like they almost look dejected right now. And I mean, don't get me wrong. We're playing without Panarin and Kopp, but still, who cares? We need to be able to score no matter what. Oh, wow. So that's kind of funny. So Kane's goaltender actually had replaced Shesterkin in KHL when they were playing. So he's obviously a good goaltender. I mean, is that not a penalty, ref? You're standing there. Anyway, so near boards, Carolina's own Mika Zibanejad just took a stick in the mouth. I mean, they're freaking manhandling this guy. There better be a fight going on. Yeah, there had to be. I mean, they manhandled Zibanejad, picked him up and dumped him onto the ice. I thought we were done with this. Where's Pillow Hands? So what happened is they go into the boards on the near side. Skijay takes a cheap shot, another cheap shot, sticks him in the face, and then another cheap shot from Bedwetter. Fox didn't like it. He grabs him by the head. You got the wrong line on for this. Get that fourth line out there and tune these idiots up a little bit. Someone have welcome in. So Niedermeyer, the bedwetter, is on his way to the locker room right now. Fox went off. 4.3 seconds left. But, I mean, Mika Zibanejad just got manhandled. Me personally, I'm gallant. I go out there, I put my fourth line out there, just beat the crap out of him. Yeah, you got Kreider just skated up to the refs going, what are you talking about? And Kreider just told Slavin to go pound salt. Pull off your top scoring line. Put out your fourth line. What are you doing? This is hockey 101. Take your good guys off the ice. It's 4-on-4 hockey. Put out your four toughest guys. How hard is this? There's Trouba. Do I see Reeves? I think that's Reeves. You got Hunt. Okay, so we got them out there. Now let's see you do something, Pillow Hands. Nobody's going to square off with you anyway. Oh, Ryan Reeves did nothing. He just skated right over to the bench and he's talking trash. That's the best you got? So Reeves just skated over to Tony DeAngelo and basically was like, hey, you want to go? Kreider's already scored tonight there, Gendron. He's already got a goal tonight. 52 on the season, by the way. Yeah, so DeAngelo took a cheap shot at Keandre Miller, which, by the way, DeAngelo was accused of racism against Keandre Miller. Supposedly, he said some extraordinarily racist remarks. He got into a fight with Georgiev, was kicked off the Rangers for this exact thing. After the play, what did he do? He went up to Keandre Miller, and he slashed him. After the period was over, I bet you're going to see some follow-through in the third period. I would almost guarantee you that Reeves is going to go up to him and go, I got something for you. Yeah, I got to love DeAngelo. I want to see him get his head kicked in. He's a racist who deserves to be thrown out of the league. I didn't think he should be allowed back in. Yeah, Jen, you remember that because I sat there and said there's no place for that in hockey. He was a Ranger. He was making disparaging remarks against Keandre Miller. And then when Georgiev said something to him, they got in a fight right literally outside the locker room. So, you know what? He's a pile. I wish that his suspension had carried, but because it was an internal thing, the Rangers handled it differently. Ironically, nobody would trade for him. You know why? Because he's a toxic pile. Crystal, I'm totally with you. D'Angelo can't win. Like, if I have to root against every other team than Carolina, I will. I mean, it's funny because I claim all other Rangers but him. Well, if he's a great fighter, he should step up to Ryan Reeves and see what he can do with him. You want to talk about great fighters? I'd like to see that tonight. Show of hands. Who wants to see Ryan Reeves and racist D'Angelo get into a fight? I would love to see that in the third period. I'd love to see it start off the third period. That'd be spectacular. Yeah, there's no place for it. There's no place for it anywhere in the world, let alone your own teammate. He went into the net and took the man's first puck. Okay, when he scored a goal. Like, this is not a good look for the league, especially with what the league's been doing. The league's been ahead on autism. They've been ahead on cancer, on LGBT. They've been ahead on racism. They've been ahead on everything. And I'm proud of the NHL for the stance that they take for these things. They do fantastic. They absolutely should. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see them go at it in the beginning. So that would be great. I would love to watch that. But yeah, I'm rooting against D'Angelo completely. And it sucks because there's a lot of good Rangers, former Rangers on the Canes. Love Stepan. Absolutely love Jesper Fast. I mean, those are two really, really good Rangers. Antti Ranta was a good Ranger. I mean, these were good Rangers, no doubt about it. I want to see a fight. Yeah, me too. We've already seen one fight tonight. Didn't work out too well for him. Cole wound up getting his lip split open. So you guys want to dance. I don't know why Reeves doesn't want to literally step up and get the job done, but he needs to. So right now it's in between periods. We've got Dave Maloney, former Ranger, who always does in between the bench. He is with McDonald's kid, so it's Stephen McDonald Award. His son is a lieutenant for the NYPD, and they've got him in between periods right now so they can talk about it, which is kind of awesome. But just an amazing night in hockey. And, it's, if I remember correctly, a lot of the nights that we have the Stephen McDonald Award, we lose. I would love to know what the stats are on that, but I'm not going to make my statistician look that up. But we appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out, having some fun. We've had a couple extra people join us. If you're just joining us, it is Rangers, Carolina. 3-1, Carolina winning over the Rangers at the moment. We're at second intermission. Shots are 29-21, but that does not tell you what is going on in this game. The Rangers are playing extraordinarily sloppy hockey right now. They've been playing it all game. There's been some scrums towards the end of the second, and I got to be honest, I think the third period, if the Rangers feel like they need to set the precedent, I would not surprise me to see the Rangers step it up a little bit. I'd like to see them get even a little bit more physical. No, Jen, it's okay. I was curious how many times during the Stephen McDonald Award games, how many times the Rangers lost. I thought that they lost a lot when we had this, when we did these games. But I can tell you right now, Keandre Miller probably walks up to Ryan Reeves and says, hey, just so you know, this is what this guy did, before he got kicked off the team. Reeves is not, he's not fighting like he used to, but he needs to go out there and set the precedent. Go out there and hit this kid a bunch of times. I'm sure he's not going to like it. And besides the fact, D'Angelo's a total hothead. So if you can get under his skin a little bit, that's the guy I'd go after. You're going to throw his game off, number one. Number two, he wants to drop the gloves with Ryan Reeves. Good luck. It's your funeral. Rangers need to pick it up. I happen to agree. They have not been playing good hockey. It's been really, really sloppy, almost all the way across the board. So, but a couple of quick things while we're at intermission. If you guys do not know our partner channel, it is the Pete McDevitt Show. He does hockey, football, the new football league. He's our partner channel. He also does Disney just like us. So make sure that you're going over. Check out Pete McDevitt. If you're a Toronto fan, we're also partnered up with the Sam Weld 12 Experience. Go over and check him out. He's calling Toronto right now. If you go over there, make sure you come on back after you tell him Rangers rule. So other than that, if you guys do like Disney and you're Disney people like we are, we're kind of Disney crazy people. My wife, my daughter, and I, we go into the parks like 4 or 5 days a week. We live right behind the Magic Kingdom. So come check it out and check us out. We do live streams directly from the park, usually about 4, 5, 6 hours a day when we go into the parks, and we'll show you around a little bit and have a little bit of fun with that. And just in case Carolina didn't know, there we go. There's Messier holding the cup. And if you don't like that one, this one works just as well, too. So we like that one.
Whoa, you talking Italians? Jimmy's gonna take. See, Subway now has Italian coffee on the Coke. You can try that
Something happened. Wonder what that was. That's weird. There we go. Got that all back now. Little screwy Louie. Yeah, they actually had I was really impressed with what the Canadians did for Guy Lafleur. They stopped for 10 minutes. They honored him in a great way. Mike Bossy and Guy Lafleur, have passed, unfortunately. Great hockey players. I love how the NHL has respected them and honored them. Their respective teams have been phenomenal about it. But yeah, Jen just dropped in for the Pete McDevitt show and for Main Street Treats. I think that's a hint for me to play Main Street Treats. So we can play that real quick so that I can appease everybody. Hold on a second, everybody.
All right, everybody, we're having a little bit of some technical difficulties. Give me just a second, I'll get everything back up. Let's see what happened. Whether or not Jess, hello. We're trying to get this back on for some reason. I don't have a second camera right now. Let's see if I can swap this over. It's not giving me a second camera choice. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. I lost my ability to share screens, so hold on a second. Do. This is stupid. Where did it go? Why all of a sudden did I lose the ability to screen share? All of a sudden the screen blinked and out it went. Interesting. Alright. I'm working on it, everybody. We'll get it back up and going in just a second. In the meantime, I'm going to bring in another camera for just a second. In case you hear that thumping, that's how close we live to Magic Kingdom. That is the fireworks. So into the studio so that I can fix this.
That's going to be loud. All right, let's get this fixed. I actually didn't touch anything. My screen blinked, and all of a sudden, everything was gone. So, and it's being a real pain. It's actually StreamYard that's screwing up right now. So, just hang in there with me, everybody. We're trying to get it worked out.
Intensity, and you can tell there's two good teams playing because there's a lot of good plays made.
I don't get it.
And there's not a lot of things going on, but these two teams can make plays. And watching
For some reason, it will not allow me to screen share.
Overwhelming the Rangers, and they're a good team, really. But the Rangers fought really well in intensity.
Let's see. So we're in between periods, which is lucky for me.
I'm fine. I'm freaked out, insecure, neurotic, and emotional right now. We've got Panarin out right now. We've got Cobb out. Shesterkin's getting up 3. What else could go wrong? I just want to bubble wrap the team right now. I think I'm like everybody in the building and the fans at home. Bubble wrap this squad.
Let's see.
Away from getting into the playoffs. Why do I help you? You know what I get worried about is McDonough in 2016 breaking his hand before you guys were about to go on a run, and he wasn't available because players instinctively want to still block shots, and they want to be engaged, and they want to play hard, but I just want them to be healthy.
What in the world is going on with StreamYard? All of a sudden, we've lost the ability to use StreamYard. What is going on? Let's try this. Don't head into the third yet. I'm not ready. Do what I'm telling you to do. $60 goals. Nice for Matthews. Great job. What's up, Dallas Hockey Girl? It is not giving me screen share ability. Why? I don't get it. Well, that's just stupid.
You see things set for the third period. Rangers and Carolina Hurricanes. New York Rangers.
Did I just fix it? I think so.
Presented by Chase. Time to go between the benches. Presented by
Are we back? We got everything back up? Can you guys hear me? We're good to go again for the third?
Original comment guy said Carolina represents an awful lot of tough things to do. And he agreed that was such. And he admitted that Carolina was.
Think you got it?
One-on-one,
Okay.
Forechecker in all three areas of the ice just made it hard. So I asked him, how do you counter that? Well, again, it's got to be puck.
All right, we look like we're back up and running, everybody. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. And guess what? Start of the third period right now. Yes. So it looks like it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey.
Just a bang-bang play, but Carolina's in the right spot. So moving forward, down to 10 forwards. He said it gets an opportunity for other guys. We're just going to keep plugging away here for 20 minutes.
So we're down to 10 forwards. Pray for pillow hands. That's awesome. Congratulations to Austin Matthews. 60 goals. That's an incredible number. Obviously, Toronto lighting it up over there. And welcome in Dallas Hockey Girl. Thank you for joining us. Pillow hands, by the way, is an absolute joke tonight. He should have come out in the third and absolutely just lit up D'Angelo. Here's to hoping there's still a lot left. I will definitely check it out in just a second, Canes. Leafs are going to win the cup. That's a bold prediction. You guys are playing really good hockey right now. There's no doubt. Let's see if this period – I mean, this is starting off. The third period's coming out just like every other period. There's a goal. This is what I'm talking about. It is 4-1. I mean, Aho came in. He literally just chip shotted it like a golf swing right in. I mean, it is unbelievable. The Rangers D is just – they're not playing well. Trouba took the wrong guy. Keandre Miller is skating around like he doesn't know where he is. And, I mean, literally, Aho comes over, just chip shots it right past Shesterkin. I mean, I got to be honest with you. They look horrible. This is not a time for the Rangers to go, I think we're okay. We're good. We're in the playoffs for the first time in a million years. Canes are playing really, really good hockey. Rangers are playing oh, wow, that was almost 5. Really bad hockey right now. I got to be perfectly honest with you. I pull Shesterkin right now. There's no reason for him to be in there. Almost, I mean, he just stretched out again. He could wind up getting hurt, pulling that groin. We don't need this. They're flat as all could be right now. And I think the Rangers should be sitting here thinking maybe it's time for Georgiev to get some playing time. Number 37 for Aho. Oh, how does that not go in? How does that not go in? How does that not go in? Oh, come on. The Rangers are just not getting the puck bouncing. I mean, I'm sorry, but goaltender's flat on his back. Pucks are flying around. Can't get it to go in the net. Unbelievable. The goaltender's stick, by the way, is out past the face-off circle. Kochetkov had to skate past the circle to go get his stick. His stick almost made it to the blue line. Yeah, they're making me sick too. Because that's a big hit by Reeves. I expect to see this now. I mean, if you can't win, at least hit him. But with two forwards going down, you're going to see more Reeves. Maybe he'll start hitting. Maybe he'll turn something around. But I don't see the Rangers scoring 3 goals to tie. I'm going to say to you, Carolina, great job. You guys are probably going to pull off first place in the Met. I gotta tell you right now, you got nothing to gain with this game right now. And the way that it's going, wow, I'll tell you what, watching these guys fly all over the ice, nobody can get the puck going. Unbelievable. I take Shesterkin out. There's no point. You're not, even if you could win this game, what are you really getting? Carolina's seeing the puck bounce every which way the correct way right now, and the Rangers just don't have it. So Rangers get the puck back. They're back in their own zone. Pass ahead. Dryden Hunt puts a little chip chop up on net. Nothing to it. Puck goes out of play. It is kind of pathetic, actually. I mean, they're really not playing great hockey right now. It's almost like they hit the goal line of we made it into the playoffs and they're good with it. Hat rally. There are so many implications about this hat right now. Baseball is not the only sport that does hat rallies. This is unbelievable. Yeah, the Boston game was not great either. I mean, look at this. Lindgren just got beat hands down. I mean, so Rangers getting back out of the zone, 2-on-2 with 3 Canes trailing. Where did the Rangers go? Did they all went for coffee? I mean, come on. So Carolina's given up the fewest third period goals out of any team in the NHL. Good luck. And by the way, they're still pressing. They're winning 4-1, and they are still pressing. This is why they're leading the Metropolitan Division. And it's why they're one of the best teams in hockey right now. So it's just like, I don't know if it's choking so much as, you get some teams get complacent. They don't want to get hurt. They don't want to lose. I don't know that they feel like first place matters, and they're just kind of phoning it in a little bit. But if you're going to play top teams like this, I don't even want to go to the Cup because I don't want to have the heartbreak like we did in 2014. I mean, I'm not going to tell you that I wouldn't like to see someone smash Tony DeAngelo into the boards like a whole bunch of times, but who knows? Well, they got momentum right now. Vegas cleans up on games like this. Vegas has got a goaltending issue, though. I mean, Lanner's there's obviously some issues there. He wanted season-ending surgery. GM said no. He begrudgingly is playing with a bad knee. So I don't know what Vegas is going to do with that. So we'll see how they go down to make a run. This kid looks like he's been in net all year. There's been no deflections. There's been no setups. This is not the Ranger team I've been watching all year. It's like, did they come in going, wait a minute, this is the first place team. Oh, yeah, Vegas casinos are cleaning up right now. because the Rangers should not have been blown out this bad. I mean, they just don't look like they're swinging sticks. They're not moving skates. They just look flat. I mean, they're getting that was you guys are going to let that happen? Anybody want to do anything? That's Mika Zibanejad again. It's like they're going after Mika Zibanejad. You've got Panarin's in the locker room right now taking a shower, and so is Kopp. And you got Mika's just getting pummeled. You guys aren't even looking where the puck is. So the puck's just going back and forth right now. There's really nothing going on. What's up there, Dean? How are you? Yeah, they're just flat. I mean, they don't seem like they want it right now. And again, I don't know if it's just Gallant said, hey, look, first place doesn't matter. You know, we're in. Let's not get hurt. Let's not do this. That didn't work because we got two guys in the locker room right now. Nah, it's not rigged. You're not going to get players to do it. Players are not going to take momentum away. They play entirely too hard. Anybody who's ever played hockey, you're not going to get an entire team to go down. It's just not going to happen. Refs, you could convince me that refs are in on certain things. There are certain missed calls. There are certain things, in that capacity where the refs are involved in some way, shape, or form. But what I just watched, where there's now another breakaway, this isn't on. Like, you're not going to get 20 guys to all just say, no, I'm not playing tonight. It's just not going to happen. So basically all that's happening right now, it's getting hit back and forth. Nothing's really happening. It's puck to puck to puck to puck. I mean, it's just not exciting hockey. Carolina's really trying to get set up again. And if the Rangers aren't careful, it's going to be 5-1 here in a second. They better be darn careful. Yeah, they've been flat for a while. I mean, they haven't been playing great hockey. And so look, I've been listening to the different things about sports being rigged for years. Individual sports, it's easy. Team sports, not so much. So, I mean, if you're convinced of it, you're convinced of it. I get it. But, you're not going to convince me that you got 17, 18, 20 guys sitting on a bench, and you're going to convince them all to throw a game. It's not going to happen. Now, you want to tell me that a ref does the intent to blow a whistle on a goal? I buy that. You want to tell me about really bad penalties or non-calls? I'll buy that. But anything than that, never. Well, people are fools. There's no doubt about that. It's easy to fool people all the time. That's not the issue. But you're not going to get 20 guys who have worked their entire careers to make it to this place. Not this close. Now, there are things you could convince me of. Like I said, with the refs, not an issue. They need to refocus and let tonight to see, it's funny, Dean. I said this isn't their year either. I think that next year is their year. And, of course, I want it to be this year because I'm a Ranger fan. But there's three really good teams vying for position right now. We're not 100% set. But to be honest, we're about as close as we've been. So this team, in my opinion, is as good as the 14 team. But the 14 team didn't win. So We'll kind of see how it goes. Space Mountain Dave, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, see, the D right now, Dean, is being shown where the weakness is. So, it is literally. Kreider is chirping it up hardcore right now with Jesper Fast, which is really funny. Like Kreider and Foster chirping it up. I don't expect either one of them to go. I mean, that's just not. It's not it. Matt Carl, what's happening? Yeah, Rangers are getting rocked though. Unfortunately, they're getting rocked 4-1. If you're just joining us, 4-1. Carolina beating the Rangers in the third period. 30 shots to 26, favoring Carolina. A little under 11 minutes left in the game, and the Rangers are playing sloppy hockey. Yeah, I don't disagree with you, Dean, at all. The biggest thing is the Rangers are going to address some of the D needs. We've got a lot of D down in Hartford. I'd like to see some of these kids come up. That's high stick. Yeah, without a doubt. Have a good night. We appreciate you coming in, Gendron. It is good to have you in. We're going to be calling Ranger games throughout the entire playoffs until they're done. And when they're done, we're going to keep calling games. So we're going to be calling games all the way through to the Stanley Cup Finals until it's over. And then obviously for NHL Draft, you guys will be able to come here and hang out. We're going to have our graphics set up by then. We're just testing all this new stuff out tonight. So thanks for coming in. I do have time to chat tomorrow, Matt. Jen, if you're in here, I don't know if I have anything planned for tomorrow, but good. D'Angelo just tripped over his own skates. Dave, I do need to throw some lightning bolts on the Rangers, man. If you want to throw a couple lightning bolts underneath there, I'm good with that. They're just playing flat hockey. They've been doing it for a couple of games. It's not the right time for them to start this slumping stuff. Unless they're going to just coast the last 3 games. I don't know why they would do that. I mean, I think we play Montreal tomorrow. I probably should know the answer to these questions. Yeah, it's tomorrow at 7:30. We're playing the Canadiens. Wow. Canadiens goaltender Carey Price to have his knee evaluated in New York. Wow, that's a big deal. So 7:30 tomorrow night. Let me know what works best for you. Matt, I'm not seeing Jen in here. I would say anytime early, probably like early afternoon would probably work. Like middle of the afternoon, 2, 3 o'clock. I'm sure I have time. Let's see. Yeah, so tomorrow night, obviously, what are we up to, Wednesday? So I would imagine tomorrow night we will be back in this exact spot doing this exact thing, hopefully the better result. And that may be why they're not pulling Shesterkin, because they want to keep Georgiev fresh for tomorrow night. Makes sense. I mean, at this point, the loss is the loss. Maybe Shesterkin's just not overdoing it right now. But yeah, Matt, if you want to reach out, I'll send you an IG as soon as we get off. Unless Jen comes into the chat. If she does, I think we'll probably be good. 2:30, 3 o'clock tomorrow. Let's see. So that could be a big deal. Fireworks are over. I don't know what that was. Let's see. Yeah, see, I'm reading Twitter right now over on the Rangers feed, and it says the kids in Hartford aren't doing anything this week. Let them play versus the Habs and Caps this week, so no more injuries. I happen to agree with that. You know, especially in the D, I would suit up the kids and let them play a little bit.
I mean, you could see some of the emotion, a lot of the emotion there, and then after the period, after the first period, Dave did a great interview with him, and he had trouble
Unbelievable.
just keeping it together. I mean, that's how much it meant to him.
I fully expect New York Rangers to call up 4 guys from Hartford tomorrow. I think that would be smart. I mean, I would rest everybody at this point. What are you thinking? Give everybody a little bit of a rest. Let's see. If you look to my
How about now? Can you hear me? Well, I can hear that. There's a buzzing noise. All right, let's see how that goes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard, but all of a sudden it killed my audio, and now I've got a little buzz. Hey, I wish I had a little buzz. Score! Four two. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. I appreciate that too. So basically, what happened? No, it's not enough. Crystal Palace hanging out. What's happening, Crystal? Get your paper done. I'm just kidding. Beautiful shot from just about back at the point. Looks like it was deflected. Trouba got 11th goal, career high for Jacob Trouba. Congratulations to you, Trouba train coming through. Whoop, whoop. Rangers coming down again, 3-on-3, even strength. So I wonder why this is not doing what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to boo and all kinds of stuff. That would be awesome. I want this to boo. Zibanejad did it. Fantastic. You got an assist on it? Well, how do I get it to do what I want it to do? Where's the... Lafreniere came down. I put my head down for 2 seconds, and Lafreniere just took off like a rocket. It's 2-on-1, 2-on-2. Finally, the Rangers get back, playing in the other zone. They're in near boards behind the net. Kane's setting back up another shot on, well, I guess it was offside the net. Shesterkin with another block. I'll tell you what. Oh, that was a big hit at the blue line. Schneider just laid somebody out. Leafs win 3-0. Nice. Sammy's got to be happy. That's awesome. Schneider's skating around just looking for people to fight. I love it. Dallas Hockey Girl, welcome back in, giving me the update as always. My hockey statistician, I appreciate it. Sammy's got to be super, super stoked. Not like us, we're getting creamed. Reeves, ay, ay, ay. Unbelievable. Oh, that was a big hit at center ice as well. So Chert was back behind the net. He's got control of the puck. Looks like the Rangers are trading or changing out. Yeah, they're getting a little testy right now. Here we go. Here we go. Rangers are getting a little feisty. Lafreniere tackled Smith. No penalty. I love that. And there's Brendan Smith. Nice to see he found a home. Another Ranger, by the way. So basically, it's Rangers light. It's just like watching Tampa Bay. Where am I getting the feedback from? I'll figure that out. Well, we'll worry about that after the game. What speakers am I hearing it through? There we go. What a sloppy game. What happened? Rangers supposed to be winning. Sam12experience.com. How are you? I understand you guys just won 3-0 with 60 goals going to your boy. So congratulations to Sam and to Toronto for absolutely crushing it right now. The Rangers, on the other hand, did not get the memo that they were playing tonight. Told you, Dave, I was going to toss lightning bolt. Yeah, hey, look, Jesse, what you don't know about me is if we're going to lose, I want to see a lot of fights. So, in my opinion, you're not going to win the game, throw some punches. Throw some hard body checks. Do what you got to do, but get it done. Not perfect, but not horribly. Yeah, I hear a feedback buzz too. Ever since that glitch happened, I've had issues. So I don't know what in the world is going on. I'll have to fix it. There's only a few minutes left in the third, so I will have it fixed for tomorrow night. I'll be playing with this offline after the live stream is over. So Smith is literally holding Lafreniere down, and so I mean he's got his arm. I mean, what do you expect? So welcome in everybody for just joining us. The Rangers are getting slapped 4-2 right now. Shesterkin is halfway out. There's only 3.5 minutes left in the third. We are at home. The shots favor Carolina 34-28, but it really has not been a good game. The Rangers have been playing sloppy hockey all night. It has not been spectacular. Right now, everybody's pretty much – it's kind of like dirty hitting in the corners, and that's about it. And if you're hearing that buzz, my apologies. Whatever happened before when the system blinked, we had good audio all night, good everything all night until that happened. Rangers in front. Mika Zibanejad just cannot get any room. Rangers pull the goaltender with 3 minutes left. This is going to be a 5-2 game. Zibanejad got blocked. Back to the point. Fox set up. Fox is going to go to Zibanejad. Back. Shoots. Blocked. And puck is dumped out all the way down on the far boards, down into the corner. Hashtag save goal hands. You're freaking killing me right now. So, Rangers are playing dump and chase. If anybody can explain that to me right now when you're down by 2 goals with 2.5 left. Doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I just don't get this. This team does not play like this all year. Adam Fox just played it off the boards behind his own net with no goaltender. I mean, it's the same thing. Nothing's happened. We have an extra skater on, and all they keep doing is blocking every pass. Rangers retreat, gets broken up in the neutral zone, blah, 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 blah. We start over again. Yeah, I appreciate that, Dallas. I just don't get it. This team is better than this. Not tonight, but they're better than this. Heedle's trying to go end to end. It was a give and go back to himself off of Kreider. Far boards. It's just bad hockey. I mean, they're up in the far boards just playing slappity-slap hockey. Rangers are not setting up. Everybody piled in front of the net. And Chekhov and Zulu got the puck right in front of the net. Right off the face mask. That can't go 3 inches to the left. It's a good goaltender. This kid's pretty good. Sam loves dump and chase hockey. I don't have a problem with it. It's just that when there's 2.5 minutes left in the game, Rangers call timeout with 1:11 left. Hey, why not wait till there's 11 seconds left? They didn't deserve to win this game from the word go. They have been playing a sloppy game of hockey all night. But, hey, it is what it is. While they're hanging out doing their thing, if you guys are looking for park streams, come check out Florida Park Explorers. We do live streams in the park. It's over on our other channel. We have a bunch of channels, just so you guys know. We've got Florida Park Explorers. We have FPD Network. We have FPD Sports. The Extra, which is probably going to go away soon. But the 3 main channels that you guys can check out if you like what you see with us. And we like to play with our graphics. We like really well-produced things. Dump and chase. That's funny. Don't be fancy. Just shoot the puck. That's what I'm talking about. Just shoot the puck. But if you guys are looking for Disney park experiences, if you guys like to see things in Disney World, We are Disney live streamers as well. We head into the parks most days. You can check us out on Florida Park Explorers on YouTube. And also, someone I'm sure will drop a link tree for me in just a second. Then there's also the network, which was just dropped in. I just saw that. Works on this. I didn't even do that. Got to figure out why it doesn't work on screen. 4-3, everybody. One goal away. So they listen to Dallas Hockey Girl. They just started shooting the puck. So Fox is against the boards. He goes deep in, and wow, that was beautiful. That's why I didn't see it. So Lafreniere is right in front of the net. He's skating in. Everybody's over on the far boards. They separated the D. That's how it's done, everybody. That's the team I'm used to seeing. So Fox made an amazing play. He drew everybody over to the side for him. And then Lafreniere was all by himself coming down just off to the center of the goaltender so that he could get that right side of the net wide open. But Shesterkin's back in net, obviously, because we had to drop the puck, and well, we're not really good at that. Down by 1 with 50 seconds. We're not going to tie this up. At least I don't think so. I mean, you never know. Stranger things have happened. 40 seconds. Shesterkin's headed to the net, out to the bench. Empty net for the Rangers. Oh, big hit in the corner. Boards were rocking, and they just dumped it out. Fox gets the puck back. 20 seconds left. He better get off. He's flat. Deflected out of play with 12.7 left. Yeah, Dean, they are a great team right now. I mean, why? Well, they're half Rangers. Pass, shoot, score. Is that so hard? You would think no, especially when it was just drawn up by the coach. But I was sitting here, and if you guys all saw me jump, it's because my phone is sitting here at the same app as what's on the screen. For some reason, the screen didn't go off, but my phone did. See what happens. 12.7 left in the game, everybody. There's time for one design play. You got to get it back. You got to win it, and then you got to literally get it back to the point. Get it out in front. Oh, that one almost went in. Shoot it. No, his stick broke. He fanned on it. No. That's great at boos. Did you hear it boo? That was my app booing. It was great. That was really funny. They're set. Trap me. They are very hard to play against. There's no doubt. Yeah, you would think so, Dallas Hockey Girl. I love the fact invest more in better twigs. Yeah, no kidding, Sam. It snapped right at the end. But I love this app because it just booed. Now, if I could make it do it on screen, that would be really funny. So I got to work on that. The Rangers fall 4-3. Shots on goal 35-33, but that does not tell you the story. The Rangers played very sloppy hockey tonight. It was not one of the better games for the Rangers. That's a 2-game skid for the Rangers, but not spectacular. We will be back here again tomorrow night. We're gonna, yeah. By the way, congratulations, Carolina. You just clinched first place. So Rangers have no shot. We are out at first place. We look like we're probably a shoe-in for second. That's really funny. But we'll be back tomorrow night for the Canadiens. So we are going to be calling that game as well. So we hope that you guys will come back for that. I got some cool outro stuff and things like that I'm going to play for you guys. We played a really cool Rangers intro, which we're going to play again tomorrow. So you guys will see that again. Same time, same bat channel, same setup, same everything. We're going to just get, where is it? Nope, it's that way. I got to get that thing to work because that thing's really cool. But again, Rangers fall 4-3. Congratulations, Carolina. You guys pulled it out tomorrow night, 7:30. We'll probably come on right around that time. So come on over, hang out with us, cheer us on. Let's have some fun. Let's all just talk some hockey, have a good time doing what we're doing. But until then, I am the BearShark, and I will see all of you back here tomorrow night, 7:30. Rangers Canadians. Let's see what happens after that. Take care, everybody. I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing night. Thank you for joining us. We got some cool outro stuff, so stay tuned.